As we traveled out west, we knew that we were going to hit 5 national parks. We had planned for the Grand Canyon, which we had both been to before. We were going to hit the Petrified Forest and the Painted Desert. And as we traveled north toward Colorado, we were going to hit Zion National Park and Bryce. But much to our surprise, we came across what was probably our favorite on the entire trip, and what we considered the most beautiful that we saw was Capitol Reef National Park in Utah. As you're traveling the roads in this area, it's the perfect place to see the beauty of all the red wingate and the white Navajo sandstone that form the many cliffs that surround you. Capitol Reef is a water pocket fold, creating a warp in the Earth's crust nearly 100 miles long. This area is called a classic monocline, meaning a step up in the rock's layers. Here you will find that erosion has created a cross-section of 19 different rock formations. You will see well-known formations such as hoodoos, mesas, black boulders, and the tuffonies that resemble Swiss cheese. Other incredible geologic features that you can find are the classic elongated strike valleys, dikes and sills, which are volcanic deposits, gypsum domes, landslide deposits, fossilized oyster reefs, petrified logs, dinosaur bones, and the colorful rolling hills. As of May 2023, fees for Capitol Reef are $20 for personal vehicles and $15 for motorcycles, or you can use your annual National Park Pass. We apparently never even entered the area to pay for fees and did not realize that until later when I researched the park. We traveled Highway 24 from Torrey, Utah to Hanksville, Utah, traveling alongside the Fremont River. This drive is just under 50 miles and will take you about an hour with no stops or traffic. But believe me when I say, you will be stopping, and probably stopping a lot. We had many oohs and ahs as we come around each curve. The Grand Canyon truly is one of those places that if you've never been, it's a must. To be able to be on top and look down at the vastness of the canyons is incredible. It really is an amazing experience. But Capitol Reef, and the same with Zion, is just a magical experience. To be able to drive and go around the curves and be within the canyons and looking up is just a magical, magical experience. There are pit toilets many places along Highway 24. These are nice building structures with pits instead of plumbing. We entered the area from the west, coming up Highway 12, where there are not many restroom options along the way. As you drive along Highway 24, and just when you think you have seen it all, you come around another curve, and it is absolutely just breathtaking. And then there's another curve, and another, and another, and the beauty just keeps on going. It really is a beautiful, beautiful national park, one that I will never forget. The geography in this area changes so drastically along the drive. You'll go from areas where you see those beautiful red and white cliffs that you're so used to seeing in that area. And then there'll be spots where there's vegetation, especially those areas along the river. There's even an old orchard here, and from what I have read, those are still maintained. And then as you go on along the drive, you'll come to these gray muted areas. It sort of makes you feel like you ended up on a rocket ship and ended on the moon. As we began planning this trip, we were not really certain on what the food situations would be like, how the accommodations would be. So we just planned to keep snacks and drinks in the vehicle with us, maybe have a few things for the hotel room. But if we had known ahead of time that there were so many picnic areas in the parks, and not just in the parks, but along the roadside, we would have planned for that. So a tip for you guys, if you're planning a trip in these areas, be sure to pack some picnics because there are some great spots to stop and enjoy. To sum it all up, God's beauty is absolutely evident in our world, but no doubt that is so reflected here in Capitol Reef National Park. I hope you will also have the chance to visit such a beautiful place. Thanks for watching the video here on my channel, Backroad Bucket List. I hope you'll follow me on all my other social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Substack. You'll find something different on each page. My Substack page is a great blog page where I share more tips, more hints, and itineraries.